Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Mustafa Mohamed Boche, and in today's tutorial we're actually going to continue from where we left off. So today we are going to install the Express and in order to build, for instance, a simple web server using Express. And I'm actually going to install another module called NodeMon. So NodeMon basically enable our application to restart itself, okay, whilst checking changes in file. So if there's a change in file, instead of us stopping the server and then restarting the server all over again, NodeMon is actually going to do that for us. It's going to check if there are any changes in our files, and then it's going to restart the application all over for us. So what I'm actually going to do is install NodeMon and then Express all together. So we're going to do that, and once that is done, we're actually going to define some script, okay, that we're actually going to run. So let's wait for this to actually be done, and then we do that. Whilst we are waiting for it to done, what I can actually do is with Express, we require Express and then we execute it as a function. Okay, so when we are executing, we assign it to, for instance, a variable. So as you can see, we have our dependencies right over here, the Express and then the NodeMon. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to call this constant Express, and I'm going to require Express. Okay, and then I'm also going to execute Express like this, right, as a function. And instead of us writing this particular thing over here, remember this is a function, right? This whole thing is a function. So instead of us doing this, what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to pass the app variable that we declared over here, which is app, and then we'll define our routes. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just say, for instance, app.get. So for instance, if we hit the index page, or let's say the home page, it should say something. So I can say res, the response that we're actually going to send, okay, is maybe welcome to Node.js class, for instance, this, right? So I'm going to save this. This is all that you need to do, at least for the beginning. This is all that you need to do. And then I'm going to go up here, and then I'm going to define a script. So one of the scripts that I'm actually going to define is dev, and the dev is where the NodeMon is going to run. So we'll run NodeMon and I'll do the app.js, and I'm also going to define a start script. Okay, and then the start script is actually going to run the node.app.js. okay, so this start script is actually going to be executed when we push our file on any hosting platform. That is what this start script is going to do. But when we're actually developing, we'll be executing this so that NodeMon is actually going to track changes in our file and then restart the application for us. Okay, so one thing I actually want to do is I want you to have the previous code. So instead of me canceling everything like right over here, I think I'm going to undo certain things. Okay, and then maybe comment this out and then create it all over again. So server goes to the HTTP create, and I'm going to use the app. Okay, so we have, I'm sorry, so we have the app that, for instance, get. So if we hit the landing page, we want to execute this particular function. And what do we want to do? We want to send welcome to Node.js class, for instance. This is exactly what we want to send out there, right? So instead of me, for instance, running node app.js, you realize that when I run node app.js, this is going to execute once, and if I reload this, we have what? Welcome to Node.js class. But then if I change this to welcome.node.js class, for instance, today, and I save, this file is saved, you realize that the application does not restart, and if I go back, we still have the welcome.node.js class, right? So this is where the node-mod becomes very essential. So instead of me running the node.app.js, I'll actually run npm run dev. Okay. Oh wait, I think I didn't. Did I? Okay, I didn't save it earlier on. So let's run it all over again. So what this script is actually doing is running the node-mon, and the node-mon is checking changes in our application, right? So now if I go back and then I reload this, we have what? Welcome to Node.js class today. Now if I go back to the code and then I remove the today from there, or maybe I remove the class, and then we have like welcome to Node.js, you realize that if we go back and then reload our page, we have welcome to Node.js. We didn't have to stop our server and then start it all over again. NodeMon is actually doing that. So this is actually, the beginning of what we're actually going to do next. Okay, this is just the beginning of what we're actually going to do next. So in the next tutorial, we're actually going to define some routes, okay, and then we are actually going to handle some requests. Okay, so thank you for watching this tutorial, and I hope you follow the tutorial to learn more. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.